Good afternoon. This is the Old Sage coming to you from Hartsville, Indiana. And today I would like to talk about paying attention. I'm, of course, using my book, Is Duality is the Illusion. This is a primer. This is the beginning. This is testing and touching on a good many of these spiritual concepts. There's far more to all of it than what's in this book, but paying attention is a really important chapter because what you pay attention to grows. Your attention, which is your mental energy of thought is a thing that has been absolutely proven. Quantum mechanics, quantum physics has proven that. Many other things have alluded and then proven that our attention, our life force attention, our energy is how we attract the things that are coming to us to pay attention to. What you're paying attention to grows. Okay, so many times we have all of these uh, things here on the planet, and we put all of our attention into this little box of this little belief system or this little religion or philosophy or this job or this person, or we put them into this box over here, and then we think that we're outside of it and we're looking at the box, when the truth is we're inside of all of the reality, all of the energy, the emotional, the physical, the spiritual, the thought energy is what creates our reality. And what we spend the most of our attention, what we pay the most for, is what we get the most back. You know, if you pay $2.98 for a candy, you'll get this bag of candy. If you pay $2.98, you'll get not so much or more or whatever, what you pay attention to, how much your currency is. Your valuable currency is your attention. Okay? Get that. Because, we have war on drugs, a war on crime, everything. And so we get more crime and we get more drugs and we get more of what we pay attention to, especially if you're passionate about it. Mother Teresa, there was, I think Jack Canfield said, it could have been somebody else, but Mother Teresa said, you'll never see me at a demonstration against war, but I'll be at every peace rally you'd like me to be at because I choose peace. Well, choose peace then, or choose anything that you like, but realize that you're making the choice. Your attention is part of the pool of tension, and where you put it is what you will experience. If you'd like to put most of your attention in the negativity box and isn't it awful, and talk about, because what you speak about, you also bring about. You're already thinking it, and then when you put it into words, word is the first manifestation in form. So when you put something into words, you're paying for it in another vibration as well as your thought. But your valuable attention and what you speak about, what you think about, what you bring about. Okay? So if you're constantly thinking about anything that you don't want, you will get lots more of your don't wants. If you're worrying, you might as well get a gun and shoot yourself in the foot. Because when you start worrying about something, you're putting emotion with thought. Emotion is fear, and the thought is repetitive. You are actually bringing about what you fear. Okay, I'm sure there's plenty of old wise folks that say, more of what you fear you get. When you worry, you get more of what you're worried about, which is absolutely true. Now, on the other side of the coin, if you're sitting there and you're thinking blissfully about, oh, well, I can see the roses and the sunshine and the flowers and the stars and the moon, and you're focusing on what you do want, what you really, how you would like to experience your life on a feeling level, you can have that. If you're just avoiding, that's the river of denial. Okay, that's just as bad. Thinking all these positive thoughts. There's all these positive gurus around going, write your affirmations on your mirror. Constantly be saying that we are in a good space and we're in divine light and everything is wonderful and beautiful. If you don't believe it, what you believe is what you're paying attention to, whether you realize it or not. Your attention is your deepest belief, coupled with your thought, coupled with your feeling. Okay? If you want to manifest things in the world, pay attention to what you want, but not want, receive. Jesus said, pray as if it's already happened to you. In other words, be in the moment, because there's only one moment. There's only one moment, always. We're always in the present moment. Everything behind us was that present moment. Everything in front of it is the present moment that hasn't happened yet. And outside of time, which is a third dimensional construct, then all things are happening at once. So if you pray as if it's already happened, you're stepping outside the bounds of time, and you're attracting to yourself what you choose to happen in that moment. And of course, time down here where we're playing with it is annoying. But if you go outside of the time and expect what you want and get positive about it, pay attention to your desire, not the how to. I'm guilty of how to. How am I going to get there? And so I will attract all these positive ways to get someplace. I don't need to do that. Everyone is on a learning curve. My learning curve is to expect it to be here now and just live in that moment. And I'm getting better and better at that, all the time. I know that I am safe in the process of life. I know that there's one source in the universe and I'm part of it. I know this. And so when I pay attention to something, I'm paying attention with my part of the universe. So pay attention to your life processes. If you look around and you're not really liking where your life is right now, what have you been paying attention to? What have you been paying for? You've been paying for exactly where you are at this moment. Okay? So if you're paying for junk, stop paying for junk. Start paying with your attention to how you would like to feel, think, and be. If you would like to see parts of the world, expect to see parts of the world. Imagine yourself in watch Travel Channel, and be in that moment with the Travel Channel. I don't particularly like television, but there's some television that I absolutely love. But the dramas and the killing and the violence allows you to pay attention to that. Okay? And when you pay attention to that, the negative all the time, it doesn't mean you're walking around with blindfolds on. There's such a finite difference between denial and acceptance. Okay? And you have to accept where you're at. Even if you don't like where you're at right now, you have to accept that, because you cannot move forward till you're in the present moment. And the present moment is where you're at right now, and then start paying attention or envisioning, not with just this little part of your mind going, oh yeah, I'd like it like that. No, be in it. Be in that energy. Be on that plane to Spain. Don't worry about how you're going to get the plane ticket. That'll come. Okay? If you're on the way to Spain, it'll come somehow. Enjoy your career. Feel the joy of your career. Feel the joy of what you're doing, what you're working at. And it will be there. And if you feel abundant in it, that will be there too. Things will come. You just have to be in this moment of life. Feeling, sensing, being, paying attention to what you're paying attention to. Okay? And the more you can do that, the more that you say you would like peace on earth. Well, if people are happy, peace happens. Okay? If you would like to feel powerful and your ego wants to go out there and fight for injustice, well, you have plenty of injustice to fight for. It's there too. Duality is an illusion where we live. So where we live, we have negative, we have positive. What would you like to pay for? Where would you like to put your own personal attention? Because if you put lots of attention over in the joy box, The joy box gets happier and the fear box diminishes, for you anyway, in your personal reality. Okay? Those that would like to add to the fear box, God bless them. They can do that. That's where they are, what they're doing. You can have compassion for them, like the Buddhist says, but for the grace of God go I, is what the Christians say. But oh, if you picture your own joy, your own positive energy, if you pay for the positive, then there's more positive. And as you picture that for other people can see that and go, I want what she's got. And maybe decide to learn this a little bit and start choosing differently in their reality. Start paying attention to your good. So with that, I want to say farewell for now. I probably will be skipping a week next week because I'm in transit from Indiana down to Texas. We'll be opening the Texas Renaissance Festival. I'm there serving spirit as a reader there, but I serve spirit as a reader with the positive spiritual truths that I have known for all my life, and I enjoy what I'm doing, and I hope that you'll come and share it with me. And I'll be back on, and I'm going to have somebody, because I said to myself, I need to learn how to have myself up here and how to be able to see things on the table, split the screen, and edit videos. And I want to learn more about videos because I wanted to teach. And I thought, well, I'll teach here on the videos. So that's what I'm doing. And now when I go to Texas, there's someone there that's going to help me learn more about these videos and how to make them work and how to give my message to more and more people. And for that, I am eternally grateful. And so I say thank you so very much for your time and energy of being here on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe on the bottom. You can reach me at Celestial Time on Facebook, or you can reach me at Rev Lorena, REVLORANA at gmail.com. And I'm available for readings on the phone or consultations too. I'm thinking about getting together a class, a video chat class, but we'll see how that goes. We do ordain. Science of Mind is the organization that I belong to, is Alliance for Spiritual Understanding, and we ordain. We have classes, and we're putting together classes online and video classes so that you can take the classes and be with us and learn some higher truths, learn to live better, learn to make better choices. Okay? So until then, have a great day. Love and blessings. Farewell.